And I think we're live. DM, take it away.
Wait, what?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the always prepared Desis and Dragons. You are joining us in episode 22 in the year 2022. Woo!
Ooh, wait, what?
Yes,
Damn.
exactly. We're having a great time here. My name is Indrani. I am your dungeon master and judge for this episode, which is going to be the most exciting things you've ever seen.
Yeah,
Legal discourse. Woo! Get hyped.
And murder.
Woohoo! Speaking of murder and discourse, let's hear it from the leader, from one of the people who helped bring together our wonderful Discord community, which is full of little murderers, Indrani.
Hi, I'm Indrani. I do not lead a band of murderers by any chance. Please, I'm saying this for legal purposes. I will be playing Talvar the Forge Cleric today, as she, along with her two friends, tries to clear her name of attempted murder and arson, kinda? Is that what we're going down for?
Oh, that's some of them.
Right.
Some of the charges.
We are guilty. Let's just start with that. But we're going to pretend we're not for the purposes of this matter. Yeah, that's me. That's who I'll be playing. Alaka?
Oh, should I go next?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I said your name.
That's my name. I go by it. I respond to it just like a cat. Hello everyone. I'm Alika. I'm going to be playing Metoo de Vidalis, the human beast heart, with the trusty companion Cosmo, the cerulean chimera. And yeah, we're going to murder our way out of legal situations because that's how D&D is played.
Exactly. Yeah. And the man, yes, and the man behind the mystery, our lead defendant. Man, is he a man? Is he a machine? Is he a toaster? Shove him.
No. Or rather, should I say, hello there. Hi, my name is Shubham. I play Pewter, the Warforged monk, and people in the chat who thought they need to tell me that Star Wars is not an anime. Anime about Star Wars does exist, first of all. Second of all, there was an Obi-Wan Kenobi reference, which is why I said Star Wars. The anime reference is just for Indrani, who looks beautiful, but also like an anime schoolgirl. So anyway, that's completely off topic, but I'm just trying to avoid the fact that I'm going to go into another battle arena severely underprepared and likely land up dead. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway. Just because you died the last time doesn't mean that's going to happen. I mean, you're here with two champions. If you want to find out what the heck we're talking about, we did actually have a death battle some time ago with the Pigeon Killers, and that was an experience. And yeah, if you want to see us, survive that experience, however we did, mentally if not emotionally, check it out.
Yeah.
But yes, it's good stuff. But yes, before we go in and start the game tonight, does anyone have any announcements they'd like to share?
Yes, I do. I have announcements for you. That rhymed. I'm a poet. I'm a fucking poet.
Excellent.
Okay.
You didn't even know it.
Yeah, we have a Discord server. The link to it is in the description. The reason you should join us if you haven't already is because we have a lot of amazing games, not just D&D, but a whole bunch of TTRPGs like Wander Home and more Wander Home. And no, I'm kidding. There's Wander Home and Pathfinder and this and that, and just like so many games, right? So
even a Pokemon games being run. It's great.
Yes, we have a Pokemon game and we have a Masks open table, which Shiva, who is in the chat today, I think, is running. So it's you. If you want to play a superhero, come to our server. Second announcement thing is that we hit 600 members on the server. You guys, what the fuck? Alika saw several people typing after that happened and just like noped out. She's like, okay, bye.
Listen, I'm old and there are like too many people and it was like very overwhelming. So I just got real quiet. But otherwise, amazing. Can't wait for 666 people.
666 or 669. We're debating which one's the better number to wait for. I think it's 669.
666.
Third announcement, which is also about a Discord server, is that we're going to have a watch party for episodes 7
8,
to 9. of The Legend of Vox Machina this Friday at 9:30 p.m. IST. So if you are a critter who wants to watch The Legend of Vox Machina with a bunch of other nerdy ass Indians, come to our server. We have giveaways happening during the watch party. That is all the announcement.
Did you
I am
pause
so
for
good at
nerdy
this.
ass Indians because you thought nerdy ass might be copyright infringement? Is that what happened? I could feel the brain. Your parents.
That has to be copyrighted.
I could feel your brain cells pausing. Like, wait,
Matt
can
Mercer
I?
is D&D's ass. Okay, no, wow. Okay, let's just swiftly keep it moving to the actual game.
That's Nerdum's ass. Yeah. That's America's ass.
Okay.
Good times. Yes. Now, let's have a good time. If that's our only announcement, we can get in to what happened last time on Desis and Dragons. Last time, our heroes managed to escape the burning tavern, where they made their way to House Drask. They have the Dragonmark House does have an outpost, or like an official building, in Great Crag, which is the capital of Droam, that these guys have, these guys have come to for a very important reason. They are here for the Tau, that they're looking for, the Tau of the Gorgon, that they believe is here thanks to Nogu, but they came here to basically recover from that little incident that they had in the tavern, where they got to meet Henrietta's two divorced dads. Lovely-ish people, as best as you can be. They, at the time, while they were having discussion, they were also able to find out a little bit more about Talvar's, her little like dreams, her split personality, her sleepwalking, which all seem to originate from her exposure to Kyber dragon shards and using magic with them. That seems to have caused an unintended effect. It seems to have left an imprint in her magic, and so thankfully, Otum, the father, the papa of Henrietta, managed to extract all that Kyber dragon shard, as well as an unexpected, guest, a creepy little liquid oozy thing straight out of the mouth, which had the face of Talvar, and seems to be the thing that she was speaking to. That was not a flump in her mind. Took that out, put that away safely, and just as they were like, okay, we can calm down, we can find things out. They also learned that they also found out that the skulls that they were looking for, the Minotaur skulls that Henrietta once collected, has the mark of the Gorgon, has the mark of House Canet. And they were like, oh, that's interesting. Who made this bounty? Who wanted this? And they said pretty clearly that they couldn't tell you because you're not part of House Drask. That would be, patient confidentiality. And then a mob appeared who basically said, we demand justice for what the fuck you did at the Bad Ending Tavern. You gave it a bad ending. We never expected that. And yeah, you guys brought outside, and basically you have to defend yourself, at the law court, aka the Colosseum. You guys made the strong decision of we're not letting Henrietta or Noku be part of this. We're going to fight this by ourselves. So you went there. You were given a little bit of healing and a little bit of time to recover, to be on your best as you can after a short rest. With Torn, Canto Torn, which was Henrietta's dad, who came with you guys, made sure you were okay. And then now you are in this massive Colosseum where all these monsters are watching you guys prepare for this battle as you face the Prosecutor, a large ogre carrying a massive sword in a tweed jacket with split-off trousers, which because its calves were just too big, and gladiator sandals, and tiny little glasses on the bridge of his nose. As he shouts to the crowd, "Are you ready to adjudicate?" As you guys are aware, because during the short rest, Kanto did tell you how the court case would work. Essentially, the audience is the jury. The audience is basically what's split up into about 12 sections. So as long as you can convince about 9 of them that you guys are you do not deserve to be, voted guilty, Roman Colosseum style. As long as you can get that many on your side, then you'll be okay. You'll be allowed to live.
So 12 people and 9 of them, or 9 sections.
You need a minimum of 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If, however, either the prosecutor gets 9 of them to basically consider you guilty, or he kills you, then you're in troubles. You
Right.
can, of course, fight your way as best you can. Do this as well. You can, or you can use an action to try to appeal to like a section of the crowd, a section of the jury. So for your action, you can either do normal action, or you can try and appeal to the crowd. You can also spend a reaction to object to the other side if they try and make a statement. But this does use up your reaction. And so those are.
So you fight and have a court argument
Sure.
with a limited number of actions and reactions.
Yeah. You do
can
get
either-
the vibe you do get the vibe that you can either like do an intellectual discourse or go full WWE promotions to try and get them on your side. Different members of the audience will appeal to different sides.
Of course. This is a fascinating mechanic. I'm actually very excited to try this out. I should point out for the people watching that Alika on our group chat was like, "Yeah, guys, we should strategize." 1 week later, we have not, in fact, strategized. So this is gonna go really well.
We did not share one word of strategy, so this is going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
I did ask them, like, what's it called? How many, do you guys want to know how the rules work? And they said nothing. They said absolutely nothing to me.
It was crickets all the way down.
All the way down.
Are we allowed to kill the prosecutor?
There's nothing stopping you from doing that.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little like bloodlusty right now.
Nothing wrong with that. So, at this point, we are going to roll for initiative.
Ayo, let's go.
Get into it. Oh, alright.
Someone in chat says, Kibidango Daisuki. Kibidango Daisuki says, they
great.
want
I
this
want this.
encounter mechanic written up. So, Chirag, if you would get on that, please.
Sure, I'll get up it. It'll be on the Discord. I'll share it there. Additionally, if anyone wants to submit potential monsters or perhaps or people of the jury, feel free. I do have a few spots that I can swap them in. So if you have monsters that you want to be like, these guys have to appeal to, or just weird characters, feel free to share them. We'll see.
Awesome.
Maybe they're the ones.
Oh, are we crowdfunding NPCs for
You're
this?
crowdfunding the crowd. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Everybody give us your worst NPCs. Please don't set the bar against us too much though.
Do
Be
it.
fair. Don't just please don't get us killed. I've commissioned the art of this character. Please don't get me killed.
That would be the funniest thing, though.
Very funny.
I'm sorry, it's hilarious because I've had this happen to me a couple of times, and people commissioned art
Really?
and they were like, "Yeah, this is great," and I was in the middle of doing their character, and they're like, "So their character died. Can you make my new character?" Sure, I guess.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
It was hilarious because I put the old character as a ghost behind the new character since I'd already made half of it.
What
Roll
is it?
initiative.
Okay, roll initiative.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's all. That's the important thing.
Okay.
I rolled a
Yeah.
15.
I rolled a shit.
So
Hold on.
that's us.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god. I am
Finish.
so scared that we're gonna die.
16 initiative.
Eight.
All right then. So with that,
Maybe-
okay. So first up,
Maybe we should have had Nogu here, so that way we would have sympathy vote. Like they'd be like, "Oh, it's just a kid."
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
they would have watched a kid die.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
4 against 1. How bad can it be?
How bad
So,
can it?
did anyone get higher than 20?
No.
Okay. Anyone got higher than 15?
16.
Okay. So, DD. And okay. And 16 is Pewter. Did anyone get higher than 10?
15.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. And what did our lovely Beastart get? 8. Woohoo.
Awesome.
All right, Metoo. All right, so first up, the Prosecutor. gets out his gets out his like sword, swings it around. People are like celebrating. People are like cheering, and he says like, "Now these are the charges set against you." And just like his sword starts glowing with electricity, and he says like, first charge fell against you. Attempted murder." And it's like, and like the spark pops off, and a little lightning elemental shows up. Second charge against you, arson. And like third charge, proselytizing. And just like shows. Like,
I don't know what that
shows up.
means.
I don't.
hold my hand
I don't
up.
either know what that means.
Would you like to spend your reaction to refute that? To object?
Indrani doesn't.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if Pewter knows. Pewter can do an intelligence roll if you want.
Yeah, out of character, as a cleric, you would know proselytizing is basically like spreading your religion. You know, in a place where you're not really wanted to. Yeah.
Objection! I'll use my reaction.
Okay, you're saying like an objection, and they stop. Like everyone kind of stops, and there's like this little like sparkly balls. They're like, okay. They say like, how do you object to the charge of proselytizing?
The charge of proselytizing is a lie because we never proselytized. I've only prostituted, but I've never proselytized.
When?
Okay. Yeah, they say,
You don't know my past, Pewter.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce
Like
that word.
up in the crowd is just like, what? And then down. Like, so all right, then they say like, you summoned an icon of your god. That's the charge against you. Give me a charisma check to try and like refute that. Are you trying to be like, like be very straightforward and kind of serious, like legal discussion, or you're trying to like, appeal to the jury, like I'm a little bit of a flirty girl, but I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I'm not free love, I'm free religion.
Oh, okay. That's.
I'll also chime in over there if this helps in any way. But I'll chime in like, Talvar cannot be the one proselytizing.
Proselytizing.
That thing. She doesn't even know the name of her god.
This is true.
You can roll with advantage.
Wow.
But this Pewter uses up your reaction. Are you happy with that? Okay, so your reaction's used up.
My first roll was an 11. My second roll is a 16.
Okay, 16. They like stop and they say like, They say she cannot proselytize if she doesn't know what that word means or the name of her god. And like, yeah, maybe. They look at you like, yeah, she looks a little, she looks like she doesn't know. And they was like, what are your rates? And just like the third charge vanishes. There are only now 2 of these electric little like charges up against you. And because you like objected, he was like, he had more charges, but he's like kind of distracted by the whole proselytizing thing. Right. So that was his action. He's like, does that, and he's like behind these things. Now let me roll initiative for these little lightning bulbs.
What? The lightning things are gonna hit us? That's so cool.
Yeah, they are after Metoo. Yeah, these little tiny electric elementals that came out of the sword. These are the charges. These are 2 of the charges that you face. How will you deal? Yeah, how will you deal with them? And like, woo, as there's like chanting from above. Next up, Pewter.
What do I get to do?
You can either like fight this, you can fight the elementals, or do anything normally, or try to appeal to the section of the jury. You can also like spend a bonus action if you want to like find out like about a specific section of the jury. Like the 2 things that immediately strike out to you. Yeah, because like one thing I mentioned last time is that there is like the Kobold Chain Gang, which normally would be supporting you, but they cannot lift their fingers one way or the other because they're in a chain gang led by an ogre. But those guys would normally be for you. Additionally, you can see Nogu, Henrietta, and a bunch of House Drask are also there. You don't know how they're going to go, but you assume at least your 2 friends will be on your side. Besides that, for any more information, you need a bonus action to like insight or that kind of stuff. But yeah, what's your question?
Can I contest the arson charge?
Yeah. How do you want to contest it? You can spend an action to try and contest it.
Arson.
But remember, contesting can be vocal or just beat the thing up. That can also contest the charge.
Sure. Arson implies intention to burn down a building with fire. We had no such intention. We were simply trying to intimidate enemies that were being aggressive towards us. We had no harm against the building, and the building is currently still standing. Therefore, the worst that we can be accused of is attempted arson.
As you're like saying this, the lightning that goes up, and then it just like morphs into like an image of your face, and it just says like flame on, flame on, flame on.
I say, can I come in?
You've used your reaction already.
All right, fine.
Yeah. You have to roll. So basically, you're gonna have to try and just like charisma check opposed by the light a little against the charge. The DC is the DC because you did like say that you do have a DC of 13 to beat. This is a charisma persuasion check or deception.
Yes.
Yeah. You can do an intelligence check. Okay, it's your call whether it's an intelligence check or a charisma check.
I'll go with intelligence because I don't have a minus modifier. It's just a check, straight check.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
And like the electrical, and then the light bulb, as a reaction, shoots out a lightning bolt at you.
Oh, wow.
And it's gonna try. Yeah, and it's just gonna try and like. What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Speaking of AC,
Yeah.
Medu, your AC is +1 right now because I gave you a blessing.
Yeah. It hits you for 2 points of lightning damage.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like as
Yeah.
a Warforged, I should have some kind of resistance to lightning damage. It should like.
Honestly, you should probably be. Yeah, I think you could be arguably be more vulnerable to lightning damage because you run on
Never mind,
you
I
run
didn't
on
say
electricity.
anything. I didn't say anything.
You still have your bonus action and your movement.
Okay, wait, I took 1 point of damage or 3 points of damage?
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. Wow,
You're
neither.
wrong on both fronts.
Wow. Just DM because I'm sorry because I did step away because the doorbell rang. What's the space like? How much space do I have, especially compared to Medu and Talvar?
Sure. You guys are basically lined up in this like big arena filled with sand and little patches of blood. This guy, he's come out of his edge. You guys are about 30 feet from each other, and about 5 feet in front of him are the two charges against you. These two lightning spirits that came out of his sword, which you notice is just like lined with little like red, little like shards of spheres, kind of like carved into like into about the size of buttons, which these like lightning things came out of. But yeah, they're about these lightning about like 25 feet from you, and he is 30 feet from you.
All right. Where's
Also,
Cosmo?
there's like the
Cosmo?
Cosmo is like right next to Medu, and
Yeah.
she is right next to you on your left.
Okay. I'll look at Cosmo and then I'll look at Medu and I'll be like, I'll basically try to sign that Cosmo should go left and I'll go right. And that's all I'll do for my thing. And like I'll wait for the fight to start. I'm not gonna attack anyone yet.
Okay. Next up, we go to Talvar.
Yes. I look at the charges against us and I see that they have a video. And Pewter's defense didn't really seem to work here, correct?
No, it did not.
Okay. I say I think that evidence should not be submitted into court. Because as you can see, there is no way of telling what Pewter was really referring to. And as Pewter has often spoken to me during challenge time, and I'll hold my hands out and you'll see the hair on my head flare with flames. It is code for us to protect each other. He says, flame on as if we must live on, as if the fires on my head should never die.
Ooh, and it's like, there's like, ooh. So you're trying to like say that this is like hearsay. So that's
Yeah.
fine. Then in that case, what's it called? Yeah, you can like. This sounds like this is a blatant. Are you trying to like intellectually like wow them, or are you trying to just like use charisma to try and like get them? Are you trying to lie? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to sow doubt. Like flame on isn't specific. It's not like set the bar on fire. It could mean anything. It could mean my hair. You know.
Ooh. Okay.
There's no context here.
Sure. Are you trying to like appeal, like get this drop? Or are you trying to appeal to the audience or to a member of the jury?
I'll try to get it dropped.
Okay, you're trying to argue this is inadmissible evidence. I think this this could be deception or persuasion because you're trying to like use like the charisma. But if you want to say it's a different attribute, let me know.
I'll say deception. Because
Go for it.
ooh, natural 20.
Wow. Amazing.
They're saying like you like shouted that out. And a special rule: if you crit at all in this thing, you get a free chance to appeal to a member of the jury. Whether this is an attack or a skill check, you automatically get a free chance to appeal to the jury. So, yeah,
Can this be cashed in at any point or right away?
Right away.
Okay.
This is like you've impressed somebody pretty big. Do you want a bonus action to like learn more about the jury? Like,
Yes.
or there's someone you already know who you want to appeal to?
No, I would like to know about the jury so I can figure out who to appeal to.
Cool. Give me an insight check.
The 14 plus 5. So
Yeah. As you're like summoning like these, this is like you're saying like these are hearsay, flame on. This is like kind of like the you notice like this little like alliance of this little like group of shifters. Looks like shifters, maybe a couple of gnolls, but mostly like shifters. They're like looking at you and they're just like nodding along and they say like, yeah, we don't want false hearsay. That's how they got us back in the day. This is the purges all over again. And you realize these are the guys that you could kind of like these would definitely appeal. Like when you are saying these are, you're being falsely accused and those kind of things.
Yeah.
These are the guys who would respond to that very well. So you get a free chance to appeal to them with advantage, with a persuasion check or something to get them on your side.
Right. I turned. But the two.
The electric charge that was just like flame on isn't like a thing. Like they just like, and he just like the prosecutor's like saying, well, that does sound admissible. Like everyone knows, electronic surveillance should not be admissible in court. It's like, and just like he just smacks his own charge and like it bunks and it disappears. There's still one charge remaining.
Yes, I look over at the crowd, the one that you specifically mentioned, and I say, you know what it's like to have been judged for the way you look. You know what it's like to be discriminated against by the virtue of green skin or flaming hair.
Or metal body.
Or metal bodies.
There's like some, they're getting it. They're kind of getting it. Roll persuasion with advantage or performance with advantage. Your call.
Okay, I rolled an 8 and a 16, so I'll take the 16. Performance, it's all a +1, so 17.
Yeah. You like do it, and then all of them just like say, they like put their fist in there like, ooh, no more false accusation. Their fist goes up in the air, and then which, unlike Roman times, actually means not guilty. So like keep them alive, as opposed to actual Roman times would just mean stab them. So yeah, you're good. So that takes you a moment, but you're like, yes, we get it. There you go. So you have got 1 out of 12 of these guys on your side. They're like, woo, woo, woo.
We need 9, right? Shit.
You need 9.
Fuck.
Yeah. Anything else? You still have movement left.
Yeah, go.
I'll move closer to the crowd so that they can see me clearly, that I'm no longer just a flickering flame in the distance, that I'm a real person in their
I'm a real person.
Yeah.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy. No, yeah, okay. I'll move closer.
Yeah. All right. Now you move closer to the crowd. He activates legal daring action. So he goes. So now the prosecutor goes now. He just like says, you are not allowed. Yeah, he says like, you are not allowed to approach the jury box, bailiff. And then like something just like pops out of the ground, and you just see like this really large minotaur in a very tiny button suit, just like this, and he starts running straight towards you to try and ram you. Give me a
Can I, as a response, just stop and
yes, you have your reaction back.
Yeah.
No, but you can't back off because this is a legendary action.
Oh, I'm going to be
after your turn. So he's going to try. Yeah. He's going to try and get you with a charge.
Dexterity save.
This is the most messed up code
this is an attack.
of law that
I love it.
What's your AC again?
18.
Minotaur comes in, hits you. You are knocked back 10 feet away from like from the jury box, and you take Uh,
Oh my god.
2 points of damage. He's
Okay.
like, and you're like knocked prone, and he just like he's like, don't step up to the bailiff, and like he just goes back and like dives back under the sand.
Alright.
Okay, next up we have Metoo.
Y'all, I don't
Let's
have
go, Medu.
I don't have the charisma to convince anybody of anything.
Just roll. We'll see how it goes.
I'll be like contesting the charge. Attempted murder is okay if it is done in self-defense. In my book.
Ooh. Okay, so your argument, yeah, she's like, self-defense, defending the self. Would this be self-defense? And just like the so that is your argument. That this was like self-defense. Do you genuinely believe this was self-defense out of character?
We didn't start the fight, so sort of, yeah.
I believe the phrase you're looking for is "We didn't start the fire." Like,
You know what's weird? I
Okay,
don't know the original, just the reference from The Office. But
That's
please
sad.
continue.
I only know the college humor way back in the day. So, do you want? Are you trying to appeal to the jury, or are you trying to like get the charge dropped?
I will try to get the charge dropped.
Remember, you can also drop the charge by just attacking it.
That's also fair. You know what? F that. I'm attacking that
oh
charge.
wow.
I can have the charge with violence.
Yes. This is self-defense. Like what I'm going to, which is not what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to attack straight up. So I'm going to use my bonus action to command Cosmo to go left and circle around and try to get to the charge. Can he get to the charge? Is he 30 feet away from it?
Easily.
He'll go and get to the charge from this. That's my bonus action. I'm going to use my... Oh, he has to roll for ferocity. Is the ogre next to him as well?
The ogre is right next to the lightning bolt. It's like the lightning is 5 foot in front of the ogre, and you are 30 feet. You're 25 feet away from the lightning method.
Okay, so then he'll
Lightning
get 2
charge.
ferocity points because he's next to... And he rolls a 4. He rolls a 4, so I have 6 points.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I'm going to command him to use a signature attack. Am I allowed to hit the ogre?
Yeah, I mean, no one told you couldn't. And Kanto was very clear that yes, you can attack, you can fight the prosecutor, you can engage with the prosecutor. That's absolutely fine.
I'm going to engage with the prosecutor. I'm going to ask Cosmo to attack the ogre prosecutor with his signature attack, which is Antler. So he's going to put his head down and like rush towards it. Let's make an attack roll for this. That's a natural 20.
Hell yeah. Get that money.
Get that money.
Get the
Oh,
money.
nice dice.
Who's
Very
got
I'll
nice
tell
eyes?
you the story behind them a little later. Hang on.
Okay.
That's okay. Oh, it's 1d6. That's a 6 plus 2. And do I double my dice or do I add?
You add the max. You add the max that could be added instead of double.
12
It's
plus
been
2.
22 episodes. Come on.
I've hardly
Wow.
ever critted. Okay, Miss Natural 20.
That's a great
Remember,
name for Indrani,
it
Miss
is true, there
Natural.
is actually, and we will remember the nat 20 after a bit. But yeah, do your damage. So what is the total damage?
14 total damage.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm going to use 4 ferocity points to command Cosmo. This is me using my ferocity points.
Yeah.
The same thing. I'm going to command. This is something I'm not going to command, but it happens in game for flavor. When Cosmo gores him, his horns glow blue, and as he kind of withdraws his antlers from from the ogre, there is like this horrible wound which is kind of formed, which is now starting to drip blood.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Cosmo is
uh,
badass. This is the first fight as a Beastmaster, no?
Yep.
I'm excited
With
to
the
see
beast
kind of-
actually present, that is.
This is one of your exploits, right?
Yes, this is one of my primary exploits.
Okay. Let me just make sure I know which one you're using.
If you want, I
Hellish
will-
Wound.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. See, at the start of each. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, he is not a construct or an undead, so yes, you can deal this wound. It is a horrific wound as it just like goes in, dealing 14 points of damage. Like he couldn't get his like he raised his briefcase and his sword to kind of protect him, but the antler just like and just went in, and it just like as the antler like goes in and like comes out, there's like this horrific like mark. The wound looks incredibly unnatural. Like it's just like it's like bleeding like profusely, and the blood is like changing like a darker color. You don't know what color blood like ogres are supposed to have, but it's not this. And this is like and like there's like horror in the audience. And yes, you can. There's like a not horror, but like shock from around the audience. You rolled a nat 20, so you can appeal to a member of the audience either randomly pick somebody, or you can spend a bonus action to kind of like figure out who would like this kind of stuff.
Well, I've used my bonus action to command Cosmo, so I don't have that.
So either you pick someone randomly, or you pick one of the options you're already aware of, which would be the Kobold Chain Gang, which is being held by an ogre, or you can appeal to House Drask. The shifters are already on your side.
I will appeal to House Drask. Oh shit! Do I have to say stuff? I'm going to say, none of us holds up in
You can
court.
do this. You can do this.
Wow.
Come on.
I'm going to say.
Channel your inner Shiva. Let's go.
You can appeal to them like not just with words. If you want to appeal to them in a different way, you can. But I have confidence you can figure out what you want to do.
Say, we were new in this city and did not know all the rules. Yet we did not try to actually murder someone, and we did save them. We helped stabilize the people after they fainted. That's a true fact right there. And we skedaddled to make sure there would be no other casualties. That is the worst. But I have no.
So that is basically, I'm going to call that a straight persuasion check. That doesn't like appeal to the pluses or negatives for House Drask. So go for it.
Right.
You know, Nogo and Henrietta are trying to help, but like Nogo's a little bit like, wow, that's seeing all that. But yeah, so go with see how you roll normally.
I have the worst charisma, so I'm playing into this. That's a big 10, total 10.
Do you want to add your charisma, or do you want to add Cosmo's charisma?
It's not like he has a better charisma than me. He is worse.
Oh, okay. Wow, he's so pretty. All right, so you got a 10.
What is Cosmos charisma?
10.
10?
Okay.
Oh.
Not bad. Cosmo is, does that, comes up, horn is glistening with ogre blood, and just like, it starts to sizzle a little bit, like as it's almost like the horns are very hot. And like the House Drask really don't know how to react to this. You haven't got them on your side, but they haven't turned against you. But it's just like, cool. Any other actions you want to do? Or?
I still have my action left, so I'm going to use my bow to attack the elemental.
Go for it.
Oh, that's pretty good. What do I get? Where's my stats? 19 to hit.
Hits.
And that's nice. 11 points of damage from a longbow.
Piercing damage?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Goes into the thing, like, and it goes through the creature, and like some of the charges kind of like dissipated, and like went into the arrow, and it's like there's like much less of it. It's a lot. The charge seems to have been reduced. It's a bit of a diminished charge, but it's still there. But it's Anything? Any movement or anything you want to do?
No, I'm good.
All right then. Next up, the charge that's remaining. He just like he sees that you attacked it. Cosmos kind of attacked that one. And he's like looking at all this thing, and he's going to go after. The charge is he's going after the charge of attempted murder. You argued self-defense. He's going to go after. He's going to have to go after Medu. So let's see. Yeah. So he is going to zoom closer. All of you guys are still in a line, except for
I'm prone.
Talvar, who's been shoved to the side by the bailiff. So Pewter and Medu are still pretty close to each other. And so he fires off electricity. I need both of you to give me dexterity saving throws.
Oh, good.
Not Indrani.
Wow. Okay,
Although
that
Sucks.
I have a question. I dropped my dice on the tray. It flipped and landed on another dice. Yeah, it is straight up, but it did a weird flip. Can I re-roll it?
I mean, it sounds very cool.
Yeah.
You want to send us can we see the result?
I can tell you the result. Yeah,
I mean, take a picture of it.
it's a 2.
It's a nat one. It's a
How
same
are we-
for me.
How are you guys so bad at rolling? How?
Because we are all DMs. When we DM, we roll fine. When we play, our dice are like, "What are you doing?"
Why did I have to play with forever DMs? God damn. I'm just
Okay, so
carrying
my
this one.
dex saving throw would be a 7 total.
Okay. Do you have evasion?
Do I have evasion? No, I do not. Not yet.
No,
I don't
that's
think.
a level 7.
Medu, what do you get?
5.
So both of you failed, and both of you get. So both of you get lightning shots. Lightning is shot at you guys. You face the charge, and you take 11 points of lightning damage.
11
Each?
points.
Wait,
That's not
wait.
too bad. Come on.
Yeah.
That's fine.
If it makes you feel any better, he
No,
recharges on the
nothing.
6.
Nothing will make me feel better for losing 11 health points. Okay.
Hold on. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That bad.
This is
Well, I don't know how much HP.
Yeah, like I've lost a lot of health. Monks are
This
not
was a
very.
save, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a saving throw.
God damn, I can't help right now. Sorry.
All right. Next up, the prosecutor is going to go. Okay. I guess it is. I guess you're the first witness. Sees Cosmo at him. They're like, time to cross-examine you, and
Oh,
slashes me at him.
Wait. How far is Cosmo from me?
30 feet.
How far is Cosmo from me?
He is. You kind of went the same distance along. So you kind of just went a little bit to the side. So you are also 30 feet.
Mansoor Ogre takes some damage at the beginning of his turn. Let me just roll that.
Yeah, he does. Roll the damage for that.
It's too far from me. Sorry.
3 points.
Are we going in initiative order? I'm guessing then.
We are.
Okay. So I'll wait for my
After
turn.
the electrics, we are at the start of a new round.
Okay.
Check. Nope. There's only one person who's thing. So next up, we will roll to hit Cosmo.
Yeah. You cast.
20 hits.
Yeah.
Cosmo. Yup. 20 hits. Yup.
Cool. He goes in. The second attack also hits. So he's going to do. How much is he doing? Okay. All right. Nope. I don't like these results. I don't like these numbers. These numbers are too big. These numbers are too big. Okay. What's Cosmo's hit points?
28.
When the DM hasn't.
So,
kept us at level 3, just FYI. So
yeah, I know this was like a
DM
normal
prepping the
target.
session. A combat challenge rating 13 encounter seems fair. Oh no, they're level 3. Never mind.
It's a challenge rating 2 encounter.
do the damage. man.
So Cosmo is cross-examined into death saving throws.
Okay, nice. Woo.
Okay.
Yeah. He is
Okay.
it. I had to double check, but yeah, he is. Yeah, he's been slashed to pieces, and he goes down as a.
Oh, no.
It's just he stands over ooh, yeah. How do you like that? How do you like that? And he's going over to the audience, just saying yeah.
This is gonna be a
Plus,
problem.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I have no philosophy.
Yeah, bring on the next witness. and he's like celebrating a little bit over here. And yeah, he's still staying where he is, kind of like showing off his like chest. Pewter, you are up as you've seen Cosmo go down.
Okay. DM recap. There's one charge left.
Yes, very diminished hit points.
Okay, and there is the adjudicator, who's the main opponent, right?
The prosecutor, yes.
The prosecutor. There's no one else on the field?
No. Well, the bailiff was there, but he went back under the sand.
Okay. How far is the charge from the prosecutor?
5 feet away.
All right, I'm gonna hit both of them.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna move, and like I will see Cosmo go down. You will just see a little bit of like burning toast scent come off the top of my head, and then you just see a blur of movement as dust kicks up, and I move towards the charge. I'm gonna first hit the charge with a simple attack, one unarmed strike. Yeah, that's 6 points of. Oh wait, sorry. I need to roll to hit first, right?
Roll to hit.
Okay. That's a 15. That probably hits.
That hits. That hits.
6
yeah.
points of damage.
Nice. Okay. He is. He's still up.
Okay.
But like much smaller now. Like.
All right. Much smaller. I will then. So I basically, as I'm going, move. I just elbow the charge, and then as I'm doing that, I swirl and go straight, like lunge into the air. I'm gonna throw a straight sucker punch into the prosecutor's face, and I'm gonna make that a flurry of blows. So if it hits,
Oh
gonna be
my
a bunch of them.
god.
Nice.
Roll to hit.
Fucking fuck. Do I have any inspiration or anything for just existing at this point? Because this is bullshit.
I should have picked
did you-
War Cleric just to give you guys a +10 when you need it.
Okay, it's fine. I miss that.
What'd you get?
7, so that's a miss.
No.
Flurry of blows is 2 attacks, right? So I'll roll another one.
Yeah. So you come in, you hit his briefcase, and he like blocks it. This is like.
Right.
And you want to go in for another attack?
So another flurry of blows, right? So 2. So the other one is a 16. That hits, right?
16 does hit.
Okay. And I'll be like, I believe this will be sustained, and I will throw another. So the damage for that is 9 points of damage as I throw another punch at him.
Yeah. He does not enjoy that as he takes that heavy hit. A very heavy hit.
And to confirm, when I do flurry of blows, I still use my increased damage die, right?
Correct.
Oh, cool. So that was correct. 9 points of damage.
Do you want to do stunning strike?
That's a stunning strike. Is a
You spend a key point, then he does a save.
no, I don't have enough enough key points to spend on stunning right now. So let's save it.
Cool. Got it. All right. So you're gonna go in. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Next up, on the list, we have Talvar.
All right, let's go. So here's what so I could just attack the actual thing, right?
The prosecutor, yes, you can just attack the prosecutor. You can also attack the charge, or you can appeal to the audience, to the jury.
So if we drop all the charges, is that?
I mean, you still have to convince the jury. You know, you have to convince the jury. Dropping the charges means you don't have charges attacking you.
Right.
Again, they have limited understanding how the law works.
Clearly.
Yeah, clearly. No,
Their
that's
word.
okay. That is
Yeah.
okay. I am going to turn to the audience, and I'm going to scan the audience for the ones that seem most riled up, the ones that want to see blood, our blood, to be spilled.
Insight check.
Oh, fuck. 21.
Nice.
The ones most excited for. Are you looking specifically for the ones who are most excited for like violence, or most specifically the ones who want you down, who want
Ones who want us down.
That would be a group of trolls over there. Some of them are like gods, some of them are like things, and you can literally like see they are in a wheelchair. You see 2 trolls, the ones that you had like brutally burned a little while ago, and they're just like patting. One of them, much smaller ones, like putting like a wreath and just like patting their hands, and they look very angry at you. They're just like, and probably saying the equivalent. I can't believe what you did to grandpas.
How far are they from me?
These guys are, let's say 60 feet.
Perfect. I will cast Calm Emotions on them.
Oh wow. Nice.
Yeah, they need to give me
The classic
what's the
pincer
DC?
maneuver. One side someone provocates, the other one calm emotions. I breathe fire, like, chill, guys, it's fine. He's not murdering everyone.
Okay, what's the DC?
The DC is 13.
Well, they rolled an 18.
All of them?
I mean, yeah, it's representing one group. So like some of them are like kind of warmed up, and then others of them are just like there's just too much anger in this like little group.
Fine. That's my action then, right?
Yes, that was your action, and you spent your bonus action.
Yeah. That's me. I'll get off. I'll get up off my ass.
Cool. You want to move closer to like the fight or to anyone? To Cosmo or anything?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Next up.
I'll actually move closer to Cosmos. To Pewter, sorry, who took 11 points of damage.
I'm very close to the Prosecutor, though.
So you want to?
That's fine.
Okay, so you want to be next to Pewter?
Yes.
Cool. Next up, legal their reaction. And he just like said, and like he like turns and he like speaks to the crowd, and he basically like, see the amount of violence they do, the willingness to engage in violence. It is, as you can see, when he kicked me in the face, if the boot fits, you cannot acquit. And he's just like pointing at this, and he's trying to like appeal to the audience. Let's see how he does.
Can I use my reaction here?
No, he rolled a nat one.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So yeah, as it turns out, hobgoblins are sticklers. For like they aren't up for like this kind of like showmanship, and they're just like, that's not the term. That's terrible, and that is the screw. Yeah, we appreciate proper martial arts form. So yeah, the hobgoblins are on your side.
So that's 2, right?
You have 2 on your side.
Yay.
2 out of 12.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah. Metoo, roll a death saving throw for Cosmo.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not great. That's a 6.
That's 1 death saving throw failed for Cosmo.
Yep. Cool. My eyes burned blue, bright blue with anger.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to do what I can do with my 0 ferocity points. Well, I have 2 left. But I can't use them much. So I'm just going to take my longbow and attack the charge. Since that's what we are.
Roll to attack.
Okay, that should probably hit 23 to hit.
That hits.
Damn. Metoo don't fuck around. In fights, just
5 points of damage.
Okay.
He only had 5 hit points left. It hits, strikes, and you have defeated. You have got all your charges thrown out. You are now only facing the prosecutor, and all you have left to do is convince the jury. There's probably not going to be any other legal shenanigans I'm going to throw at you. No, definitely not. No, definitely not. You still have your movement and your bonus action.
Can I use my bonus action to scan the crowd since I can't use it otherwise?
Absolutely. What are you looking for?
Who's like you can kind of scan the crowd for like what kind of people they are, right?
Yeah.
Like what
You can like saying like you can also like just say who's there and I'll tell you randomly, or you can like say I'm looking for a kind of person who feels this, who could respond well to like showmanship, respond well to this attitude, or like respond well to like just like if you're trying to like get a vibe on them.
Yeah. Is there anyone?
So something specific you're looking for.
I'm so bad at this. Is there anyone here who's looking somewhat upset that the cute blue unicorn has gone down?
Inside check.
Yeah, I'm rolling okay today. Insight. Where's my insight? No, that's Cosmo's insight. Oh, that's not too bad. 18.
Yeah. you look up, and Cosmo, when he was like fighting, he flew in on these beautiful wings, and you see in the corner, you see a group of harpies, which is like such a beautiful, majestic pair of wings. It's so pretty. I can't believe he couldn't fly, and then he could fly, and then he was cut down. This is the kind of drama I live for. I don't think I can make it. I just like that's like what you're seeing.
I love them so much. Okay, that's cool. That's my bonus action to find out that there's a group of harpies, emotional harpies here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We pick out the
Definitely.
weirdest fans.
I love
They haven't.
Chirag
Yeah.
NPCs.
What do you say?
Yeah, I love all your NPCs. They're the literal best.
Chirag's just his ability to bring worlds to life is fucking amazing, man. Amazing.
If only the world
Yeah.
wasn't trying to kill us.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. To be fair, they are like sympathetic to Cosmo going down. So it would make it easier if you wanted them to go on your side, but they haven't gone up or down
Right,
yet.
Got it.
Cool. All right. Next up, after Metoo, is the Prosecutor. Prosecutor is just like you've thrown a punch at him, and so like he's gonna go like
He takes damage at the beginning of his turn.
roll that damage.
3 points.
Damage.
Wow. That's okay.
Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, 3 points of damage. He's not having a great time. He's not really having fun. He's looking pretty like battered and things from like this hellish wound. And he like looks at you and he basically says like, up for a small recess.
No.
No. What do you say? No.
Is this the prosecutor who's down?
Yeah, the prosecutor like whispering to you like, up for a little recess.
How about-
Prosecutor seems hurt, right? If he took a recess.
Yeah, he's got like this
Prosecutor
weird
yeah, but
wound in his side.
yeah, but we're not doing that well either.
What HP are you at?
No, that's not the. Okay, so he's there. I'll be like, or you just let us go now and we let you live.
He's like,
Drop all charges.
The charges have been dropped. Literally.
Let us go. Like just let us
That's
go.
not look. That's not up to me. We have a judge. We have a thing. Best I can do is offer you guys a brief recess.
Okay, fine.
wow.
I'll take it. I'll take the recess.
He does a signal, and then like you see up there, Felton, the little like strange dwarven creature. He says like, "Court is in recess." Bangs a little gavel, and like just like, "Oh, it's so early." And just literally like the gates like open up, and then just like tiny little like drag queens come in with medical like gear. They just like come in, and he just says like, "Oh, I was gonna get him. This ain't right." And you see these drag queens like dragging away. He's pretending to fight back. "Oh, I wouldn't get him. He's kind of like dragged off stage. They come and they basically these guys come and they are like taking you back into like the waiting rooms, like the backstage, and like Cosmo's automatically stabilized, but he is still like unconscious.
I'm gonna just rush over to Cosmo and just be.
I can go over to Cosmo and I'm like, do you want him to rejoin the fight?
If he doesn't, I'm not going to be much use. We fight
Hold
together.
Hold on. How are you doing, Pewter?
Hey, require repair.
All right. And
Yeah.
what about you?
I'm okay. I have. I can take another hit.
I put my hand on my chest and in the recess prison, and I close my eyes and I will cast Prayer of Healing, and I will reach out to Onatar to perhaps bring my little friend back up, and I will cast it at 2nd level. Just
Oh, nice.
it can only be cast at 2nd. 8
Nice.
Yay!
and 7.
Oh wow, that's a
Plus.
lot. 15.
So that's
8 and 7 plus 3.
18 points of health.
That's a lot. Is it? Plus your wisdom? No.
Yeah, plus my wisdom. So
8
it's
plus 7 is 15,
15.
plus 3 is 18.
Plus-
Yeah.
okay. Is Pewter a construct or will this heal him? It'll heal him, right?
It'll heal him. Warforge regained from healing, same as normal people. Yeah.
I'm back at full health.
Same.
You're very good at
Nothing
fixing.
decent,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. As you guys like in Cosmo, I assume you also played
I
a game
give
in
him like
Cosmo?
a malish.
And he's like, he's
You-
getting up. He's like, he's feeling better. He's got
I
that
also
18 bit.
oil Cosmo's wing. I'm like, you got this, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh.
As you guys are like waiting downstairs, like coming down the backstage, like there's like chin room and there's like this connector, and you can like see he's there, like he's got like a bandage of like the hellish wound. He's seen like got some treatment for that. He comes like, whoa, that was this court case is going great, guys. It's really good. I have to say, you guys are putting on a really great show. Absolutely great.
Have
Oh,
you ever
nice.
been to a court outside of Droam?
No, but I listen to the radio show on House Service all the time. Like, have you ever heard of Claw and Orden? It's so good. It inspired me to become a lawyer. Really, it did.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's great.
fascinating.
It just moved me to say, but are you guys from Sean?
We are.
Oh my gosh, Sean is so. It's like the setting of the show. It is so amazing. Like, have you met Detective? Have you met Detective Claw? Or like,
Of course
or like
we
Lawyer
are.
Orden? Make it a history.
Okay, I want to say, have I? Like, Sharn, if it's like
Yeah.
New York City, have I walked by these
Sure.
guys? Or like,
Yeah, give me a history check. Give me a
Alright.
history check just to see if you know these guys.
Just randomly by celebrity in New York City.
okay, that's a 19. I think my history is a minus. Oh, it's a +1, 20.
Oh, cool.
Sure. Claw and Orden is a fictional TV radio show, and like Detective Claw and Lawyer Orden are, it's a shifter and dwarf duo who detects crimes and then solves it in like ridiculous manners, very obscure. But they are like voice actors. They
Yeah.
aren't really there. And like with 21, I'll be like, yeah, you've met the actor for that. Like a screening. It's like it's not even that popular. It's like it's a well-off. Like people like the show. It's a good show, but these are fictional characters. And from the way he's acting, he seems to think it's real.
Oh no.
You know, if you're in Sharn one day, if you survive this fight, which only happens if
Yeah.
we all survive this fight, really, I could introduce you. Maybe that's something to look forward to. Maybe if you figure out a way to get the jury to agree to let us go, I could help you visit them in Sharn.
Persuasion check with advantage.
Wow. It's like bribing the prosecutor straight up.
Holy shit, a 4 and a natural 20.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Miss
He, like, looks at you and says,
natural 20 all the time.
You could help me meet Lawyer Orden or Detective. Oh my god.
Hold on, breathe,
It's-
breathe,
oh,
take deep
Oh
breath.
my dark six. Oh my god. Okay. This is absolutely amazing. I am so glad I was able to fight you guys. This is no, absolutely. Yeah. You can't die before I meet my heroes. I gotta get an autograph or something. Of course, yeah. Let me help you out. So
So basically trying to get him to throw the trial.
he's not going to go to trial. He is going to hold back, and he's giving you advice on what to do to
Okay.
appeal to these kind of situations. So he's advising you on the different people who what Felton never going to make a say, but there are a few guys who are frequent goers to this who I have a little bit of insight on. For example, the Frogons. They love to come to it. They just but they don't really understand what's going on. It's pretty clear. They just like action. So if you see those frog guys, and if you can just do something really exciting, they'll up for it. They'll be really excited. Low attention span, but if they see something happening, they're all for it. Besides that, there is the new guys who've shown up. They've been showing up to the past two ones. Really into violence. These minotaurs and their creepy little leader. He's got that weird helmet on. They're always there. They're watching the shows, and they just seem to they like it if bodies start dropping. So they just get really excited when it kind of looks like people are going down. So just as long as there's it looks like the death looks real or the violence is real, they're up for it. They're a bit creepy though. Besides that, you've already friends with the shifters. The House Drask. Do you want me to tell you about those guys, or because I thought you guys were friends with them? That was in the brief.
Oh, we are, but we want to hear what you have to say about them.
They like it if things are a little bit orderly and things are kind of go to record, and they just don't want to be. They don't want to be controversial. That's like their big thing. They don't want to be seen as like too controversial. And besides that, there are the centaurs, and they are. How do I put this nicely? They're here for the sex appeal, like the things that look really sexy. They kind of like I usually win them over
I can
because
deliver
look
that.
at my legs. Look at my legs.
This is good.
I like
This
they're
is good.
big legs.
Medu, take your top off. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'll do it.
Wait a minute. From this duo here, Cosmo's definitely the sexier one.
I got to be honest. You seem great. I hope we end up in court. I hope this isn't the last time we're in court together because you guys are fantastic. I really think you have a career. I do need we don't have a proper defense. We don't. Our actual defense team, our public defense team, isn't that great. But you guys could really help it out. Really. Yeah. I can see why you. I can see why you didn't want the public defense on your side.
Oh my god. Okay. So like shoppy stuff, loves violence and bodies drop, no controversy, and yeah. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, don't worry. I'll go a little bit easy on you, but play it up. Okay?
I'll
I want
play
to
it
do
up.
my job.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like you're taking some heavy hits too, yeah?
I'll be fine. Probably. My God, your guy, he's violent. Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great though. Makes for great entertainment. I mean, great legal discourse. And he turns around, he walks out. He's also a little bit refreshed, not as much as you guys, but he is like feeling a little bit better. You notice that he's like walked up, and he no longer has hellish wound.
Yeah.
So, when you guys are ready, unless there's anything else you want to do backstage.
I will look
Alright,
at wait, hold on. I will look at Talvar and Metoo and be like, so I'm not sure what the plan is going forwards. Am I not supposed to fight?
Oh, let's fight. We at least have to put on a show for some of them.
So should I not actually hit?
No, hit.
Just make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah.
We can bring him back.
He hurt Cosmo. Will he hurt Cosmo again?
Cosmo, buddy, you're going to have to take a couple more blows, but you'll get to give in a few as well.
Okay.
But treat this as entertainment, as not.
Yeah.
What is entertainment?
Showboat a little. That goes for you too, Blue
Do
Boy.
you remember that play in Shan that I dragged you to, where they were on stage,
Yes.
for Maine Pyar Kiyo?
Right.
That really intense play.
I might have gone into rest mode during that.
Well, that's entertainment, right? It's real enough to be believable, but
Okay.
lacking
It seemed
consequence.
incredibly unrealistic to me. I don't think any relationship plans are like that. And I don't know anything about relationships.
We don't need to discuss this right now.
Okay.
We have a court case to win.
So I should try romance him.
Sure, you'll appeal to the centaurs at least.
Yes.
Should I tell my kobolds to start another fire?
No.
Considering
Don't
that
say another, because that implies there was a first one, and the whole point is that we're saying there wasn't a first one.
There was the first one. It wasn't intentional though.
Oh,
If we
Peter.
survive this, we should have a talk. I feel like we still have stuff we need to talk about that has not had a chance because we were getting attacked.
Yes. All right.
The-
let's go
So
then.
we're clear on that.
Yeah. The bailiff is ready to walk you guys back in. He comes in. He's like, this huge bulking guy. He looks down at you. Looks down at Talvar and says, "I'm very sorry for tackling you, but those are the rules. You're not allowed to approach the bench. It's part of the rule. Can I get you a soda?"
Yes, you can get me a soda.
So, it's very tiny in his hands. He brings you just so it's gobble juice. There's a very very happy goblin, and you can tell how much sugar it is because he's missing most of his teeth. So sugary, so sweet.
Delicious.
it's gonna give you so much energy.
He takes you guys inside. Gates open, and the audience is just "Woo!" They're everyone's just cheering. Everyone's staying.
I would like to appeal to the show-offy people as we're walking out, if I can.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. How are you appealing to the show-offy people?
I will. So, do they have any weapons on them? Anything that stands out that they're wearing or carrying?
Are you talking about Are you talking about the frogs?
Yeah, the ones who like.
They like big action. It's like they don't quite understand what's being said, but they like the big action scene. They like the big shows. So like those are the guys you're appealing to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They aren't. They have like spears. Like a few of them have like spears that look like they were used for fishing, but otherwise a lot of them are like mostly unarmed. But like spears are the main weapon you see.
All right. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon and make it look like a massive version of their spears, and I'll say, "This one's for you."
Yep. That can either be like a persuasion check, a performance check, or literally a spell modifier check because you are using like a spell.
I'll use
spell
my spell
ability
modifier.
with advantage. Yeah.
Oh, with advantage. Nice.
Do it. Are you kidding me?
23 because I got a natural 20 and a 9.
How many?
Look at this.
See, this is why none of us get natural 20s.
Yeah, it's Indrani
You got
steals all
that
of
20
them.
with Cosmo.
Yes, one in 20 sessions.
You like the you see like these like the people there's like there's like ribbit good, and they just like all of them are like cheering, and you have got these guys, and you also have the option to just before the fight starts to appeal to one of the others.
I will use the ones who love violence to appeal to them. I will drive the spiritual weapon into just mouthing very softly to the prosecutor. I will have him be attacked with my spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay. You're trying to attack like out before the thing before the court starts. Oh, interesting. All right, make an attack. Make an attack roll.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I don't know.
This is a surprise attack because you kind of went without. So roll with advantage.
Yeah, they didn't say there were rules against that, so. Oh, okay, that's better. I rolled a 7, and now I rolled a 14 plus 5.
19 hits.
Okay, cool.
Get your damage in.
What is that? Okay, 1D. 7 again, plus
Okay.
3. 10.
Yeah. He just like comes in. He's just like saying, like, yeah, don't worry. Yeah, it's like, all right, I'm ready to. Who's ready to adjudicate? And just like you just like hit him so hard.
I am.
And then, like,
I'm ready to adjudicate.
There is stark horror as like everyone's like watching this. First of all, persuasion check. The DC. Yeah. So first of all, persuasion check for the Minotaur group. Roll that with advantage because this is exactly what they're up for.
Oh, wow.
15 plus 1, 16. And the other one was a 2.
Yeah. Okay. With a 16, yeah, you see the Minotaurs as you look at them. There's this like big group of Minotaurs, and also there's this like tiny figure. Look, it's tiny compared to him. It's a medium-sized creature, like on this chair. He's got this like big like curved like Viking helmet and full place over him. He's just like there. He's like holding up some kind of like mace, and he's like whoo, and like all of them like do that thumbs up, like whoo, and they're just like whoo, whoo, whoo. Now I'm going to need you to roll a d20 with disadvantage. If you beat a 15, then someone else, is up. Like other people are up for it. If you roll below a 15, 2 people they don't like you for breaking the rules this badly.
Got it.
So
got it.
you roll with disadvantage because you did. You're in contempt of court. You broke the rules.
Oops. Okay. 16. Am I adding anything to this?
No, this is a straight roll. This is a pure luck check.
16 and 17.
Whoa.
Okay. So we established so one person sees that, and as you're like looking at that, I'm gonna
DM,
say
sorry, can you move a bit to your left?
Yeah, you're whenever you
I'm
need
just like,
you.
Whenever
yeah,
you-
I'm just like noting down on my on my notebook. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, the shifters are on your side. And now this spear goes in, goes like through him to the side, and like it goes up and up and up and up, and it just like shatters the chain that the ogre was holding these kobolds with. Shatters it. The kobolds are free, and they're basically saying, "Yeah!" And then they start attacking their jailer. So until they attack everyone else, the kobolds are on your side. So
Nice.
currently, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you have 5 out of 12 on your side.
We need 4
Okay.
more.
Need 4 more.
I think that's
Now,
everything I can do. Yeah.
now combat is properly started, and it's like, whoa, and it's like screaming, and like Felton comes in. The man who's playing the role is like, just contempt. Yeah, you are in contempt of court, and just like, he like smacks it down, and the sand kind of like moves around you. I'm going to need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, Indrani.
A wisdom. Oh boy.
Indrani is frozen, by the way.
Jesus. So
I
Now we can
lost
see you.
you. I lost you
You're
guys for a
fine.
bit.
Wisdom
Sorry.
saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Ooh, 15 plus saving throw is high. 20 total.
Okay, so yeah, the stand kind of goes around you, and you feel like there was this presence as like something kind of like get in your mind. You're kind of like losing yourself into like this sort of like you almost feel like you're trapped in some kind of like desert deep underground as like an effect is on you, and then like you like free yourself, but also like the sand, but like the longer you stay in this spot, the more that you'll have to make that save again as they're trying to basically hold you in place. But you managed to break out this time.
Right. Can I use my
So that's what.
remaining reaction to object to the contempt of court thing?
Not yet. You can do this when we are actually in combat. We're actually in combat. Would you be able to? Yeah, sure. Actually, you know what? Yeah. How are you objecting to being put in contempt of court for striking before the fight starts?
I say objection. There was
On what
no.
grounds?
How could it be contempt of court if the court itself from the beginning established that violence is one of the options? And then I glance around and I feel really bad for having hurt this friend of mine who I've just met inside. And then I say, and rules that were established in the beginning did not say that the fight would come to a grinding halt when there was a recess. In fact, a recess was not even mentioned at the beginning of the fight. So what is to say that and then I trail off waiting to see
Sure.
if somebody...
Give me, yeah. You do a persuasion check. You're rolling with disadvantage as you're going up against someone like the prosecutor. He was up for anything. This guy, he's very angry at you. The judge is not pleased.
Oh my god! So this one is cocked. It's
roll the cock dice.
Okay. Okay, so I rolled an 11 and a 15. So 11 plus 1, 12 persuasion. Yeah.
Yeah. He looks at you and he just says ignorance of the rules is not an excuse for breaking them. And also, I find you quite contemptible. And he bangs his gavel. You are still in contempt of court, and you've used up your reaction. We now begin with the prosecutor.
Got it. Cool.
Oh, wow, a cheap shot. What can we expect? What can we expect from the defendants? And he's just like calling out to all these guys, and he just starts swinging his sword around, and he's just like swinging his sword around, just like going hard, swinging. He's just like, is this not? Yeah, he's just like, is this not what you? Yeah, but do not worry, I am fine. Nothing that these guys can do to me can bother me. And he's like swinging it, and he's going to try and appeal to a group of the audience by showing his athletic vigor. He does it, and he's like appealing to a group of bugbears. But they notice he's wincing every time he's doing it. As he's making this kind of gesture, this thing, and they're like, oh, are you sure you're okay? Oh, this is breaking kayfabe. We assume you wrestlers are kind of you kind of lawyers are invincible. We're actually seeing weaknesses. Oh, this isn't Daredevil at all. You're maybe not that great a lawyer. And they're just kind of going back a bit. That action is a failure.
Oh, that's amazing.
Pewter, you're up.
Pewter is mostly confused by this legal system. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to him.
That's fair.
As it is, he's not versed in law or claw and order. He's going to take a cue from Talvar and just follow suit and punch whoever she's punching. And
That's fair.
yeah, and I simply will shout, in Droam, might is right. And with that, I'll try to punch down on whoever the fuck.
All right.
There's only the prosecutor. You want to attack him? Or
Yeah,
you want
go
to attack,
for it.
Do you want to run up and hit the judge?
I'm so tempted to hit the judge, but I don't think that'll end well for me, so I'm going to go with the prosecutor, who I've been told is apparently okay with being hit, so whatever. Okay, I'm going to do one attack. Wow, it was almost a 2, and then it was a 2 again, almost a 12, and then it became a 2. So that's a 5, that misses.
Come on, Peter, you have multiple attacks. You can
Okay,
do
the other one is an 18, so that hits.
18 does hit.
Yeah, I'm going to just roll the damage on this. 1, so 4 points of damage.
Okay, you hit him. How are you hitting him? Did you say you were going like punch?
I just kind of throw very disheartened, like just like this is a matter of fact kind of thing. Just run over like poof, poof. And I will because I don't want to take more punches, I will disengage. I can do that, right? Oh no, I can't. Not if I've already.
Yep. You have to do Step of the Wind, spend a key point to do that.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else. Fine. I will. Oh, I know. Because I took a rest, I'm gonna when I'm talking to the audience and say might is right, I'm gonna be intimidating and use my draconic presence.
Oh, okay. Are you doing that as a bonus action or what?
Reaction to re-roll the check. So I guess you tell me, because I'm mostly just saying this to them. So I don't. Is that a bonus action or a reaction?
The thing is, like you attacked and then you use Flurry of Blow, correct?
Yeah.
You don't technically have an action left to use that
Yeah.
draconic presence.
Right.
So that's like, and you weren't appealing to the audience. You were just smacking a guy.
Right. Okay.
So it wouldn't apply. It would apply next time if you want to do it, but currently,
Sure.
no. So now he's going to take his legal dairy action,
Okay.
and it's just like, yes. And he just like says, so the next, yes. Yeah. I hope you're ready for the cross-examination. And just like, he's going to go in. Yeah, and he's going to just try and smack you as best he can. Both of them hit. He's going to do, okay, that's 11. 11 plus 11. So yeah, he would hit you for 22 points of damage, except you realize he's like pushes you a little bit out of the way of the attack, so
Okay.
he's only grazing you.
Okay.
So you take only 11 points of damage, and then you literally say like, "You okay?"
I'll be like, yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not really. She stabbed me with a spear. But you know, it's what makes the law the law. Without it, what are we?
I have no idea what you're all about, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 22
so
would
yeah.
have been like a woof. Okay.
He
that
is
was it.
holding back because of he wants a signature.
Can't believe that worked. Oh my god.
He wants an autograph. Yeah. So yeah, with that whole thing, it is now Talvar's turn.
Yes.
Are you? Yeah. Currently, the sand is like moving around you as like an effect is happening. So, what would you like to do?
That phone is popping off. Okay. The sand. I will step out of the sand first. Use my movement to get out of it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where are you going? You're going like right next to the guy. You're trying to just like go back
Just-
towards the gateway.
I'll step up and around. So just move to the other side of my fence here.
Sure.
Okay. And so
Are you saying you got another nat 20 or something?
no, I haven't rolled.
Okay.
I want to do something, but it's very, very stupid.
Go
I
for
mean,
it.
it's D&D. Where else are you going to do this?
All right. So I am going. Is Henrietta in the crowd?
Oh,
Yeah, you can see her.
God.
She's among the orcs of House Task. Orcs and half orcs.
All right. And they, even though that their leader sort of like vouched for us, they still like can lean against us in this situation.
Yes, they can be like appealed to like vote against you guys.
Okay.
They try and do like the non-controversial thing. So usually, if like everyone else is, they would kind of like go, but otherwise, yeah, right now they're neutral.
Right now then. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. To appeal to the ones who like sex appeal,
Oh,
Mhm.
I will
God.
turn and I will say, apologies
question.
for the earlier contempt of court. Where I come from, in order to show our deepest gratitude, we must give a part of ourselves that is otherwise hidden. And I am going to just like give them the most flirtatious smile as I just like pull the string off my inner tunic and just let it open slightly.
Yes, you have.
I promise I'll make it up to you all.
Aren't you
You
wearing
design
like
your
full
armor,
plate
so you can-
armor?
I have a tunic under it, okay?
Sure, sure.
Are you appealing to the House Drask or are you appealing to the Centaurs?
Henrietta's
I'm
like,
appealing to the centaurs, and I'll give Henrietta a wink as I'm doing it.
Sure.
where's the brony
Give
card
me
at?
a performance check with advantage.
Oh
Alika's losing her shit.
my god!
The table.
God, hold on, I need to take a photo of this. That is so stupid. I rolled a 16.
Is it a natural 20 or
Yeah.
a natural one?
She said 16 and a natural 20.
Wow.
We
Executive
lost
Seal doesn't
Indrani.
pay.
Indrani, you should buy more lottery tickets. Is all I'm saying.
No, really. Today's your
Yeah.
day.
Okay. So give me just for House Drask. Just give me a persuasion check roll.
House Drass is what's gonna be like. Oh boy,
I rolled a 12.
that's a
Plus 1, 13.
Okay. What's it called? You've done this, and the centaurs are woo, woo. It's like you let it, yeah. You go, take it all off, woo. And it's like cheering, and it's like one of them who is also wearing a tunic, just like says like free the criminals, free love, and just like rips off that tunic, and just exposes it all, and just like the centaurs are going wild at this point. Henrietta is kind of like blushing a little bit, like quite a lot, as you like literally call out, like there's a lot of the audience who kind of looking, and you could just like hear someone say like, no, it's just like, they're really, honestly, Talvar's very cool, and I think, they do really, and she really does like Henrietta. And like, oh, shut up, no go. And like, you know what? If it is someone who really cares, and like another member of the house, like this older figure, not Kanto, just like a bigger figure, just like, Uncle Minwai, and like, yes, and just like, critic, and just like all these other like things are just like giving a thumbs up as they're just saying like, we approve of multiple things. Yeah, as they're going up, and just like, so you now have gained two ticks. You have gained from the Centaur
Amazing.
and House Drask. So you currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 12.
Indrani got all 7 of them. I feel like she has.
One was a nat 1 from his side. He kind of gave you the hobgoblins.
I gotta shout out Olivia from Dungeon Depths. Thank you. These are amazing. Totally
Okay,
not
so
weighted,
your fault.
apparently.
Apparently, they're super cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, go to the
They're
players.
liquid core, guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Olivia, I expect an apology from you for this. If you're watching this, I also accept dice instead of apologies as well. Love apologies. Yeah.
Yeah, we should give
Next.
the DM these kind of dice. Oh boy.
Now, what's it called? You have a bonus action left, I believe.
And an extra action because of rolling a natural 20, right?
No, it doesn't give you an extra action. You used your action, and then you also
it gives me. It gives
It
me.
allowed you to spend it to like convince someone to come to your side, and I made that house
Got it. Bonus
Cool.
action. Pewter, how are you looking health wise? A bit banged up.
I'm okay.
All good.
Yeah, I'll survive.
Okay.
It depends how long this fight goes, but for now I'm okay.
Okay. Cool. That's me.
Excellent. Next up, we have Metoo and Cosmo.
Hey, I'll ask Cosmo to charge once again into the fray. Yep. Sorry,
You want
buddy.
to increase his ferocity?
Yes, I will do that. There's only one person, and I rolled a 2, so that is 3 ferocity. Older ferocity doesn't carry over.
No, you had a recess and he passed out, so I don't think it carries over.
That's fair. So he's got three big old ferocity. So I'm going to use my bonus action to command him to do an attack on the prosecutor, and he's going to use a distracting flare. I'll spend
shit.
I'll spend 2 ferocity points, so I have 1, and he's going to attempt to make a signature attack. Ooh,
Great.
that's good. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Nice. So he does 6 points of damage. And the target has disadvantage on attacks against creatures other than Cosmo until the start of its next turn. And I'll make Cosmo kind of like flank in a way so that he's facing the audience, especially the harpies. And when he's doing his distracting flare, his like wings go out like full spread, the glinting blue in the sunlight, and it looks super pretty. This tosses in.
He rises again like the phoenix. Oh my god, it's so good. Sophia, catch me! They're just like
I make
just
Cosmo.
having a really emotional time. Yeah.
I'll just mentally tell Cosmo, wink at one of them. Go on. He's like,
They're like, oh, I want to go flying with that one. It's so good. It's such an inspiring story. It's like Free Willy, but for flying demon.
sure. And I'll take one attack against the guy.
Do you want to attack? Okay. Oh, appeal to the harpies as an action.
Oh, okay, I can do that, right?
Yeah, instead of you can spend an action to either attack or to appeal to the harpies.
I'll attempt to appeal to the harpies and say,
Great.
what a shame it would be for such a magnificent creature to go down in a fight like this.
Would you like to roll persuasion or animal handling?
I guess because Cosmo's doing all the work, animal handling.
Yes, that is why. That is basically why he would.
Amazing.
I ain't doing shit here.
Yeah, you're basically saying, hey, flex those wings. Give him a wink. All that kind. That's animal handling.
Yeah, go be charming.
You have advantage because you know what they're into.
Oh yes. I take the first roll, which is all right. Animal handling. Oh, I can add my intuition die.
Nice.
Plus. Oh, there we go. 21.
These harpies are just like, we can't have anything happen to this wonderful creature. I just can't. How could it be guilty? It's just so pretty. And they're just like, you just turned a bunch of harpies into flying horse girls. That's what you've done today. Yeah.
Secretly, we are all horse girls, horse boys, horse people.
Oh, drop that. Move on. Let's go.
All right. That is Metoo. We go up to the prosecutor. And he's just like, he's blinded by the light. And he just like says, oh, okay, that's my target. Okay, good. It's like, yeah. And just like says like, all right. Well, it's time to submit this. Yeah. And he just basically like, you're going to submit this into evidence. He's like really distracted. He doesn't quite know what's happening. The blinding light's kind of like distracting him a little bit. Like, submit this to the evidence of your heart. And his heart's not really into it, as he's just trying to stab straight at Cosmo.
Yeah.
And he just like, he tries to grab onto Cosmo to hold it steady. Cosmo knocks him a thing. His sword goes, sword goes wild, and he's like staggering a little bit. He's just like trying like, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Nice.
I'm okay. You said he had disadvantage, actually, so he still misses, but I just want to see if he gets on that one.
Well, he has disadvantage on attacks against anyone else except Cosmo.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, he does not hit. And next up is Pewter.
Nice. Considering he has disadvantage, I'm gonna just lay into him. How bad is he looking? Can I judge if he's?
He's the equivalent of like like his wounds have like been opened up, and you can see like blood's like soaking out. He's just like
Okay.
he's panting a lot. He's like definitely
Alright.
he's not on death's doors, but he's definitely bloodied.
Okay. I'll just whisper to him like, do you want to just play dead after my next punch, and I'll stop there.
It's got to be really good though. Yeah, you got to really sell it.
I'll do that. And I'm gonna give him one real good knock, and if it hits, then I won't hit again. If it doesn't hit, then I'll pretend I'll do another one. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
That's a 17 plus 3. That definitely hits.
20, yeah. Roll with the damage.
The damage is 1d6. 6 points of damage.
Okay, let me double check. He is. You don't add anything to the damage?
6 total. 6 total.
Oh, 6 total. Sure. Goes in 46. Like he's like staggering a little bit more,
Right.
and then he's like wobbling, and you realize he's doing exaggerated motions,
Right.
and like he's basically just like lining up his chin for yours.
Okay.
If you want to attack him again, you have advantage because he's like basically
Alright.
giving you his chin.
Okay. I'll give him. I'll do another attack. Nothing scary blows or anything. Advantage. That was good because the first was a 6, so that's a 17. 17 to hit.
That hits.
4 points of damage.
Describe how you, with the help of the prosecutor, make a dramatic knockdown punch.
All right. So as I'm coming in, I will go like really fast, and then just as I get to his chin, I'll instead turn it into a choke and like just hit him right on the Adam's apple.
Yeah.
And so that he can just choke and like fall down.
And he's just like, he goes out, like, no, my title as the prosecutor, my belt. And he just like goes down, his belt snaps. It wasn't a special belt, it was just a belt he had on.
Right.
As he just like goes down. Just like everyone's like, shock. Everyone's looking at you. You have defeated the prosecutor, so Pewter, you have a free chance to basically, do either showboating, the power of athleticism, however, try to appeal to someone in the audience.
All right. We've already convinced 5 of these people.
You've convinced 8 of them.
8 of them. Okay. Can I get a refresher on the remaining 4? Who are they?
Okay, so the ones you can see, the ones that you are aware of. There are the trolls are there. They're the ones who are really into violence.
Okay.
You can see a bunch of bugbears who are just really into like shows of athleticism and like proving that. Like they're here for the beauty and the grace of the sport.
Sure.
And also you can see a group of Kuatoa who look like they're tourists. They've got a little like tourist gear. They're showing it up. They don't quite know what they're watching. Kuatoa are like fish people.
Okay.
They're just like, oh, okay. They're a little like confused with what's going on. They are very much like outsiders in this kind of thing. But yeah. So those are like the 3 like people you could try to appeal to.
Okay. I'll go for the bugbears because that seems like an obvious choice. And I'll be like, would you want to put down something this incredible? And I will do like a series of like one of those crazy backflips that you see in Olympic gymnasts, where I'll just keep flipping backwards and then like doing twirls in the air, so that I'm just kicking up a dust cloud as I go around the fallen body of the prosecutor, just kicking dust in the air as I do that.
Yes.
And if anyone wants to drop some beats, you can probably make this look like a breakdance from the 2000s. Okay, maybe something. Hey, that's actually better. Not bad. We got into the rhythm there.
Give me an acrobatics or athletics check. You have advantage because of your target.
Okay.
And also you beat the guy.
Thank you, because the first roll was a 2. I don't know what is it with me and 2s today, but acrobatics, we're gonna get a 18 plus 5, so that's a 23.
You like start doing these moves. You start going and as you're like doing this, and like you see the bugbears, they go up and they suddenly start shouting, "Hey, Bus Corpus, you have the body! You have the body! Ooh, ooh, hey, Bus Corpus!" And they're just like cheering out loud, and they're all there. And it's like the 9th pair just like giving that thumbs up. And just like everyone's like, and you can see the Felton's just like glaring at all this, like he's like raising his like gavel, and like it's all just like shaking, and he's like, "I guess if this is what the jury has come to a verdict," and like you can just like see them say like, and he's like, "Well, court is not in session, as it seems that the jury, in all their wisdom, has declared these 3 outsiders, not guilty. Boom.
Are
And
you
Peter
not
lands. Sorry, go on.
No, I just want to scream at. Are you not insane?
Amazing.
Yeah. There is like cheering. There's like celebration. House staff like cheering up. The Kuato are just like happy to be there. They don't quite understand what the heck was going on. They were way in the back. The kobolds have started another fire. It's like a whole
Of
thing
course
right
they
now.
have.
Yeah.
I didn't even
But
say
yeah,
anything
people-
this time.
Yeah, but absolutely, they were just like everyone is cheering. Everyone's like celebrating you guys there. And like down at the bottom, you can like see the prosecutor just like there's a little bit of a the prosecutor's like being helped up at this like thing, and he like slowly gets up and he's like, I'd like to make a closing statement, and he like sort of gets up like these vile, these vile criminals may have come in, and they may have been accused of a lot of different crimes, but I think there's one crime we can agree that they are guilty of: stealing our hearts. Woo! And it's like, woo!
Oh.
And it's like,
As he says that, I'm gonna slap a sort of healing word. No, fuck, I haven't prepared it.
Of course.
sure, that's fine. Yeah. Woo! And it's like everyone's like cheering. It just like says like, these guys are like, celebrate these guys. Woo! And he grabs your hand. He like grabs Pewter's hand. He grabs Talvar's hand because he only has two hands. And he like lifts you guys up thing. And he says like, I can't wait till I get to Shauna. You can introduce me. This is so exciting. But great job, you guys. Great job.
So exciting.
So exciting. Pewter, you were really cool. So cool. So cool. And like he that comes in, he like pats Metoo and like Cosmo. As you know, medical staff like
I just say sorry about the wound.
it's fine. We have a cursed guy. It's okay.
Jim, what's
and like
the show called Claw and
Order.
Claw and Odin.
Flaw and
Odin.
murder.
Yeah.
Odin?
Yeah.
Murder.
O-R-D-E-N.
Flaw.
Odin.
Oh, Odin.
Odin is Odin is a dwarf lawyer who like solves these kind of
Cool.
solves these kind of like the legal part, and then Detective Claw is the shifter who goes around finding the criminals, tracking it down.
Got it. This is gonna
yeah,
come back and bite us in the ass in a few games. I can feel it. So I'm just
Sure.
like,
By the time you get back to Sean, you guys are let out. By the
Before
way,
we get out, can I do a thing?
Sure.
Can I scan the crowd to see if there are any troglodytes?
Yes, perception check.
Ugh, come on, dice, not now. Can Cosmo help me?
Sure.
can you
Sorry.
fly up on Cosmo?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, I'll jump up on Cosmo and flap as we're flapping out. So do I get
Yeah.
advantage here?
What's Cosmos perception modifier?
Oh, should I roll separately for him? I can do that.
You can. It's your choice. Either you roll separately or Cosmo gives you advantage on yours. Your call.
Well, he has advantage on his because he has keen sight. So let
Go
him
for it,
roll.
then.
Let
Yeah,
him
let them roll with advantage. That's absolutely fine.
But you know what? My dice have decided that I will always be a forever DM. That's a big 12 total.
Cosmo's like looking around, like and like the only thing, like there isn't like a group of troglodytes, which makes sense because troglodytes are infamously known for their like horrific smell. So like there would be like a huge gap if there was like a bunch of troglodytes. But actually, like looking around, like you see, like, most of them are like mixture, like most species. But like Cosmo just like sent a note to your mind, and he's basically saying like that's a very short minotaur, and like points at the leader of the minotaurs, who's like again medium-sized creature. He's got his face is covered by this like full body mask. He got like these big horns on. He's like that's very short for minotaur. Like this thing holding this like strange mole is just like as like he's making this statement, and like these minotaurs just like lift up his chair, like this little like plinth, and they just start walking him out, leading this much smaller creature out of there.
All right.
Nicely noticed. I'll keep an eye on this, and I'll convey this information to the other two as well.
So you guys are led down out of here, out of the arena, and into basically like the kind of like area where there's like just like Felton is like he's like come down and he's just basically said like got a piece of paper said like, well, you have thrived in our legal system and you have done you've done very well and you have been found not guilty of our crimes of the crimes accused of you. I will let the I'll let the troll family know that they will not receive any justice. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Justice for what? We're not guilty of anything.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly. Quite right. Exactly. I hope you are enjoying Great Crag. I really do.
But before you go, I reach into my have you gotten our things back?
Yeah. He's like anything he's like taken away, he's like returned to you guys. He's come to return it to you guys.
I will give him 20 gold pieces.
To Felton?
And I say, could you please pass this on to the family of the trolls?
Persuasion check.
17 plus 1, 18.
He like stops and he takes he looks at it. Give me an insight check as well as he like takes the money from you. Just like looking at
I was gonna ask.
Stunned.
11 plus 6, so 17.
17?
Sorry, 11 plus 5, not 6.
So 16.
16.
He like looks at and there's definitely like this. He like looks at you and there's definitely like confusion and also like he didn't expect this from you. Like he genuinely did not think very highly of you, and the fact that you're like doing this, and he looks at it and he's like, "Is this real?"
Yeah, of course it is. And if they need services of a healer, I can help.
I will pass it on. I will pass it on to the family. Now,
you will, won't you? The money and my message. And I wanted to make sure he's not lying to me.
What is this accusation? What do I look like, a dwarf? Turns around and walks away. He looks very upset at the accusation.
That's a very problematic thing to say.
So are dwarves. Yeah, and like he heads off. Yeah, and like waiting outside, like in the this kind of area where you can see Henrietta, Nogu. They've kind of like broken through like the guards come in and like Nogu grabs he grabs like Talvar and Pewter and like grabbing, like hugging their legs. I'm so glad you guys are okay. Like Henrietta like comes to you. She looks like she was about to hug you, and she's like, "Oh, it's good to fuck it," and just like gives you a hug.
I hug
you can see she was trying to be cool because her whole family is not her whole family, but like all the people in the crowd are like behind, and you can just see like
as
some of them going like, "Oh," but like,
I murmured in her like next to her. I'm sorry, I had to flirt with the weirdos.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You do what you got to do to survive the court. Okay. All right. Well, we've all done things to survive. That was good. That was very exciting. I think you've really shown this like a concept like how violent you can be, and I think they appreciated you guys for it. Yeah. You were so cool, guys. And like Nogu's like,
I lean down and I just give Nogu a hug. I'm glad you didn't have to fight.
I would have fought you guys. I was so scared when Cosmo went down, and then there was a big fight, and Pewter looked like he was in trouble.
Cosmo will bend his head down and nuzzle Nogu.
Nogu, our precious.
Yeah. So, well, that's good. So we're not wanted for any crimes. We're not wanted for any crimes currently.
In Droam.
Yeah.
In Droam.
We're wanted anywhere else? Pewter?
I feel like we have been banned from the other city we came from, aren't we?
Great Crag?
No,
Grey Wall.
Grey Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Great Crag, yeah.
Yeah,
we're not wanted there.
We're just banned.
The mayor just didn't like us, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You think don't back in my doorstep again. So rude after we helped him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Henrietta. Let's not stick around. We should probably head back to House Class. Unless there's somewhere you guys want to go.
No, I think we should head back so we can continue talking about Pewter's chest crystal.
Right.
Also, is it okay if we stay at House Drask now? Is it like all right?
I mean, you guys aren't wanted for any crimes, so it should be okay. House Drask has kind of like kind of like taking the role of like giving people outsiders a room and board, so it's not too bad. I'd gather. I'll talk to my father.
I mean, if
And
it's
just
no
like,
problem, we can find accommodation elsewhere.
yeah, I really. And she's like, are you sure you guys can find accommodation? And you're walking outside, suddenly, flap of wings come down, soar down, and you can see a bunch of harpies just like cooing all over all over Cosmo, like,
Wow.
oh my god, you were so pretty. Oh, you're even prettier in person. Oh, like, this wing is so shiny, and they're just like cooing, and I'm just like giving no personal space, but just like small little harpy.
I'm going to be like, not the wing, and just like body shield Cosmo's metal wing, so that they don't fuck with.
These creatures that would look very sweet, and they're very like cherry big little faces as they're like looking at like him. But the minute you get between them and Cosmo, they suddenly go like big black eyes and like big teeth, and then they cut. Yeah, you do not get between us and this beautiful little horse. This beautiful
I
horse.
see them doing that, and like another toaster will pop off, and you'll see me release a little bit of smoke. It's like, hiss at her again.
Intimidation check.
Oh, I will use my draconic presence for this because this shit.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's with advantage is all I'm rolling. 16.
Oh fuck!
They back off. They be like flap back. Hey, you don't. Hey, we don't. No worries. We don't mess with. We didn't mean any harm. Definitely not. No, absolutely not. We were
Sorry, he's the
really
manager.
like. That's fair. No, it's good. We understand it. Yeah, we're not crazy fans or anything like that. No, not like those drag stamps. No, definitely not. We just really appreciate. We just really. And then one of them just like bursts out, like, God, your Cosmo's so cute.
He just like tosses Maine a little like this.
Sophia, catch me! I just like caught by another one.
Oh wow.
So there's the drag fans who are Pewter's fans, and what
Yeah.
are the harpies called?
Yeah. Do you want to come up with a name for them?
Nope, I want you to come up with a name.
I feel like the Harpies is already a groupie name, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. Okay, they're just they're the harpies who harp on about how much they like horses.
The Chimerian Harpies.
Yeah, I take it.
I'm not that.
The
good at it.
Charpies.
I can see the
They're the
disappointment on Talvar's face.
All right, so the Charpies are very happy about like they think,
wow.
listen, if you we do have like spots, and like if you do need like if he needs a place there, we do have like stables up in one of the towers. If he just needs a room, if he needs a room board, we'll keep him well fed. We'll pat his fur and all things. And like you don't know where they got a hairbrush from, but one of them does have a horse hairbrush just like ready to go.
Oh,
These
wow.
are big horse fans.
Yeah. I'll say Cosmo needs to talk to his manager, and we'll figure out like maybe we can do a meet and greet or something. But for now, for now he needs to kind of go and rest. He's had a long day, so
Yeah. Oh my god! Is the meet and greet? He's going to answer question. Is there going to be merch? And they're just like really excited for the meet and greet as they're just like.
There is definitely going to be merch. I see.
Okay, all right, ladies. That's great. That's wonderful. We will house staff will send you the details. It's absolutely fine. It's going to be great. Please stop looking at us with those hungry teeth. Okay, wonderful. Great time. Let's get the F out of here before we meet any more of your fans, because those are bad. The centaurs are insane.
Oh shit. As we're walking away, I was like, the teeth are like oddly attractive, like in a weird kind of way. I tell Henrietta.
Who is?
Just the teeth, the harpy teeth.
Oh.
And I say that as I'm like, but like tying the lace up on my inner tunic.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Down a second.
While Chirag is taking a break, what are we shilling, guys? What do we have to talk about?
Oh wait.
To
What-
our
oh.
3 viewers.
It's all us. It's us. We are watching our own content right now.
Yeah. So, Discord, huh? Great place to be.
So with that news, about the Discord, which is great, and about the meet and greet and the potential for merch. You guys are taken back to House Draft, where you can have a chance to recuperate, recover, and hopefully find out more about the strange Kyber shard and how it is affecting your Warforged companion. Perhaps a little bit more of those strange signs, the strange thing you found pulled out of your body, and who knows what else you guys can discover. But all we do know is that you guys were acquitted of murder hobery in the first degree. Congratulations!
Hey, this was the best case trial that I've ever witnessed.
It's true. Yeah. Since
I
I'm watching Suits, would you watch?
You're watching right now. You go back, watch the whole episode. You might learn a thing or two about how the court works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
Definitely.
explanatory and informative for lawyers.
Yeah.
Exactly, 100%. We even got the difficult terminology, and I think we used habeas corpus correctly.
Correct.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
So,
wow.
with that, remember to like and subscribe, leave comment, and join our Discord. We are 600 strong, and we're only growing. Will you be our 669th member? Only one way to find out. Join and get your friends to join.
The question is, do you
all
want
69
to
of
be
them.
a 669th member?
Yes. I will give you a
Yes.
special role if you're the 669 member. How about that?
I will literally
Yeah.
unjoin and join again to be that number.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I
All right.
will be that number.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.